went to college to be an adventure rec major, which would mean I would teach people how to hike and go up mountains and kayak and things like that. I realized quickly that I sort of enjoy doing that stuff as leisure, not as a teacher. I was in a philosophy class, so my teacher's asking me all these hard-hitting questions. We're reading about ethics, we're reading about the real cost of like our food, you know, and we're reading about how businesses are run. And that I felt so like hopeless, I guess. Like, how can I help? So I could grow food in a way that I feel is environmentally balanced. I can participate in local economy, which I believe is a better form of economy than like a macro level economy. And then we could just be another thing in what we call community, you know, teachers, firefighters, policemen, all of those things. And then food is like, we need food to eat. I want to farm in the most organic practices possible. I want to give back to our soil that we believe is living. I want to leave this place better than when we started it. Just so we have an understanding, the most important thing for me here at White Barn Farm is that we do grow food here. So, you know, that's sort of my introduction to why I'm here, what we do here. I really appreciate you guys continuing to sign back up for your work here at White Barn Farm. White Barn Farm is a farm stand, okay? It's a farm stand that has a retail aspect of it that sells our vegetables we grow, right? For anyone who to come and shop, but it also has a CSA aspect to it, okay? And then within that, we also sell other products at our farm stand, and some people can get a little bit extra when they come and shop. We run a robust vegetable start operation. Robust. Our busiest weekend out of our whole weekends of every weekend at White Barn Farm is our plant sale weekend. We run small to large events, if you've been to any of them, whether they be music festivals or they be little strawberry festivals, but we do wholesale. Okay, wholesale is back. Restaurants in Providence and surrounding areas are buying things from us now. Okay, we grow all of our own starts as well, so that's a pretty big thing, right? And so like the growing of the vegetable part is the other aspect, which we talked about already. We have a trail running aspect to White Barn Farm. Part of our land, of this open space, includes 16 acres of conservation land. I want to then begin to bring people in when they come and shop. They will then get to understand more of the natural world here that we have preserved. You know, we have a kitchen on White Barn Farm. Okay, we do a really good fundraiser to try to raise money to purchase shares for people in need, because I believe that our food should have the ability to be accessed by anyone, okay? And people who may not have the economic means right now should still have the ability to purchase healthy food, not just cheap food. Now, if I was a normal businessman, I probably would have just picked one of those things to try to venture into. But instead, we have a list of 10 micro businesses here on White Barn Farm. And I want them all to succeed because I believe they all feed into each other. And the reason and how they can succeed is by staff like you guys. Now we're gonna go around and we're gonna read off the answers that we gave, and we're gonna take that in, and then Jen's gonna take some notes, and we'll see where it gets us.
So if we're envisioning the farm now, we said heart of the community in Wrentham.
Heart of the community in Wrentham. Love that. What do we got here?
Summer fun, blooming, a fun place to be.
Wow, summer fun, blooming, a fun place to be. What do we got here?
We said successful, busy, food, community, haven.
Haven, great words.
Drew a flower, a pizza, and then we said the produce.
Nice.
We said the flowers, transplanting, cozy vibes, and trying to get Hayden to smile.
All right.
Community, working hard with people you like, how beautiful it is, the physicality of the work.
Is that it for that one? Great job. What are some of the challenges that you see facing White Barn Farm?
Most of what we talked about was money challenges, because I feel like there's a lot of other issues that stem from that specifically.
That's a reality. Thank you.
We said communication, heat, cold, rain, and wind.
What else is there left, Sage?
Cash flow, weeds, and groundhogs.
Those are all realities. So far, we're doing a very good job hitting the reality of challenges at White Barn Farm.
We would like to expand on more plants and potentially see a permanent structure.
Educational events for kids, learn how to garden, all earth-related things.
Okay. I love that. Everything you guys said is on my list of the mental list to do, and all the things that I'd love to see here at White Barn Farm. I don't think we hit anything that is not maybe out of the realm of something that's possible here. You know, there's obviously challenges that come with everything. There's a reason why you all work here. You take this job very seriously. You take it beyond just a place of work, and I'm so glad you guys had the opportunity and the time to think about the stuff that makes this place tick. And I look forward to doing more things like this and figuring out how we can accomplish these goals. Okay? So thank you all for doing that exercise with me. I really appreciate it. Right? There are people who come here at 10 o'clock on a Wednesday or 10 o'clock on a Friday, 10:30 on a Friday, and they're getting the radish that was in the field an hour ago. That is like a phenomenal, phenomenal thing that we get to provide for people. There was a gentleman who came in here the other day. He said, I would rather fast for days than shop at a grocery store and get their produce. And I would come here any day of the week, right? When we do the best job we can, it just brings like the absolute joy. Okay, come along. This is it. This looks like a really wonderful farm stand cooler. Things are organized. The labels are looking really tight. I'm very proud of how that looks. We're gonna head over to the wash station. So what we're trying to do is lightly agitate our greens so that way they get a little bit extra washed in here. Okay, so that way our quality, which is what we talked about the farm stand, goes up. People have a really clean salad that they get to eat. And then we also spin dry with, this has been around for a little bit now, but this is our dryer, and it's basically an old washing machine or dryer, and salad spinner. As soon as our greens get agitated lightly in here without bruising them, then they go into here, they get spun, they get super dry, because the dry greens help with preservation in the bags that you guys bag, that then gets sold, that then gets eaten. And I forget the quote I used in the email the other day, but some woman said something like, I devoured 3 whole bags of lettuce mix and now I'm a CSA member. Because she's never gonna eat lettuce again from the grocery store. Now we're gonna head to the greenhouse. To the greenhouse. This is what we call the propagation house, which means this is where almost everything gets started here at White Barn Farm. So there's a lot that goes into what we do here. And I think it's important for us all to kind of understand that. So we're trying to create more diversification as early as we can at the farm stand. One way of doing that is we grow tomatoes in a greenhouse. These are grafted tomatoes, but they put the fruit that they want or that we want onto a disease-resistant tomato plant. Any other questions about what we do here at White Barn Farm? That's what we got. I think that feels good. Okay, let's have some fun.
What could use a squeezer?